Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Um, I've been thinking about this for a while, but I've never really had any sort of productive thoughts about it. And if I was to make a video about it, it would mainly just be me sort of complaining and lamenting over this reflection. But today, alhamdulillah, I have actually had some productive thoughts about it, so I'm gonna run with it. Anyways, yes, the thing I've been thinking about is just sort of how underdeveloped I feel sometimes. And obviously it makes sense. I'm still a child. I'm still growing and I'm still developing. So it makes sense that I feel this way sometimes. But the thing that was making me feel this way is that I was having conversations with my older brother, and obviously he's going to teach me things during these conversations. But every time I talk with him, not necessarily that I'm doing something wrong, but it always feels like I'm missing something massive. Recently, whenever I've had conversations with him, which means that they're productive conversations because I'm learning something. But yeah, sometimes it makes me feel like I'm not developing fast enough or that I'm in a rush. And two things. First of all, don't compare yourself to others too much, because that can become unhealthy very quickly, and you're not in a rush. Take your time. Especially if you are the youngest sibling, or one of the youngest. So I'm the second youngest of 6. Your job isn't necessary to be relied upon too much, even though recently I've just sort of been feeling that want to be relied upon by people in a larger sense. But for me, that time is not now, and will most likely be when I'm a father, or who knows, whatever Allah wills will come to me. So if it's earlier, then that's earlier. But right now, obviously, cool, I do help them with things like our washing machine broke, we all chipped in to help fix that. But in terms of larger life things, I'm not someone who is relied upon. And it makes sense. I'm not one of the older people in my household. Again, I'm still a kid, I'm still developing. So it makes sense. But if you are the youngest or one of the youngest like me, I feel like your job right now is to just develop as much as you can and become as good a person as you can and fill your potential as much as possible, because if your older siblings are good to you and they actually distill all of the information that they've had to you and you talk with them a lot, then there's literally no reason why you shouldn't be better than them. Obviously, cool, they're going to work hard, and they still have to develop and things themselves. But take my older brother, for example, he's literally 4 years ahead of me. So like he was saying, fam, it's like he literally turns the corner and he's telling me, look, when you turn the corner, don't turn it too sharp because there's something here. And things like that. So your development should be faster than them, to be honest, if they're doing you right. But also, if you're applying what they teach you, it goes both ways. I feel like the youngest is also actually a very good indicator of how your family functions, because you're the final piece to the puzzle. The one who, again, literally, if everyone pours all of their information into, your potential in theory should be the highest out of all of your siblings. They can literally tell you from young, work hard at this, do that, learn this, try new things, and give you like general life advice. And you literally get a lens that can look years into the future. And sometimes with your parents, it can feel like that lens is too far into the future and your eyes can't perceive what they see. But with your siblings, they're a lot closer in age to you, and you guys are literally being brought up by the same parent or parents, and so they're a lot more relatable to you, and it feels like you can apply what they tell you a lot more directly. So yeah, I feel like if you're the youngest, your job is to fulfill your potential. Grow as much as you can. Don't stop, even if sometimes, it doesn't feel as rewarding as teaching someone something or helping someone with something. Your job right now is to fulfill your potential, because you're a reflection of your family. Genuinely, I just feel you are. Again, you're the final piece to the puzzle, bro. If your family is coherent and they all work together, you should, again, have the highest potential. If you are the youngest and your potential is not the highest, either your people aren't helping you as much as they should be, or two, to be honest, which is what I think is more likely, you're not working hard enough. Because if you apply what they're teaching you and you plant seeds, the seeds that they give you, there's literally no reason, and you do it consistently every single day, there's no reason why your potential shouldn't be the highest. And they set the bar for you, your older siblings set the bar for you. So they're going to do something and their bar will be this high. Exceed that. You know how they got there. Either get there more smoothly or exceed what they've done. That's just the way I see it. I think genuinely there's no excuse. And obviously, cool, all of you guys aren't going to be doing the exact same thing. It's not like you're all going to become football players or whatever. You're going to be doing different things. But within your respective fields, if you're the youngest, you should go very far. And you should be seeing success from when you're young. Because, again, bro, you have so many people before you, especially me. I literally have 5 people who have come before me. Sorry, not even 5, 4. 4 people who have come before me, coming from where I come from, and I can take all of their advice and apply it to my life and see what works. And obviously there are some lessons that you just have to learn the hard way. They might tell you something and you might not apply it. And you're just gonna have to learn it the hard way and think, eventually realize, they're right. And you might be thinking, why didn't I listen to them ages ago? Man, that's just life, isn't it? But overall, generally speaking, if you're applying what these people are teaching you and you work hard every single day, consistently, no reason. Absolutely no reason, because things that they've had to learn the hard way, lessons like, if you don't work consistently, this is gonna happen. Bro, if you literally take those and you apply it and you work every day, there's literally no reason why you shouldn't have, in theory, more potential. Now, obviously, everyone's sense of fulfillment comes from different things, and you're not all going to be doing the exact same thing at all. So, obviously, there's like limits to how far you can extrapolate this theory, but that's just what I think. But yeah, I thought that when I was thinking about it, inshallah, there was a lot more that I wanted to say, but I think this sums up the main points and I need to go on and revise. So, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.